welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, I've got Jed with me. He's never been in front of camera before, so he keeps laughing. Yep. So if he does randomly just kind of laugh, then obviously just ignore it. But we're going to be doing our haul video for you. So obviously a lot of you guys will know that we recently went to Texas and we did a bit of shopping. Not a huge amount of shopping. Normally I like to do a bit more in America, but we kind of bought a few more expensive items. So I'm probably going to start off and then we will show what Jed has bought as well. Obviously he's never done a video before or a haul video before, so he doesn't really know what information to give you, but I will help you out, okay?
Yeah,
so I can help. Okay, so if you guys are interested in watching what we got from Texas, then keep watching. So the first thing we bought actually wasn't in Texas, but it was in the airport just before we went. And I picked up the Good Girl perfume by Caroline Herrera. And originally I wanted to go and get the Gucci Bamboo one, which I do still really want to get. But Jed really liked the smell of this one. In fact, he said it was easier to smell. Didn't you?
But you know what I mean.
Yeah, so it was a bit easier on the nose.
Yeah, and it smelled better.
And it smelled, okay, well it smelled better, but I still really like the Gucci Bamboo one, and I'm hoping that I might get that for Christmas. But this is what it looks like. So it's just a shoe with a ridiculously high stiletto. Don't love the bottle. In fact, I think the bottle looks a bit tacky, but it smells good. It's quite a sweet and musty scent. I don't really know, what do you think?
It
definitely
smells a bit like the one I've bought.
Do you?
Yeah, if you smell my one. Maybe that's why I liked it.
Maybe that's why. So Jed also picked one up as well, so we'll go into that one then, so you can talk about the one that he picked up.
Right, so I picked up the Armani Code. Profumo? Something, but I think it's a new one, I'm not too sure. But similar kind of smell, I think, to what Steph got. Yeah, I think it does. Actually,
yeah, they're really similar.
Yeah, that might be why I like yours a bit better.
They're both quite strong, aren't they?
Yeah. But mine's a bit of a nice bottle.
What, than my one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree, I don't really like that.
So that's what it looks like. I think that's the front there. But it wasn't too much. I can't really remember how much it was. But they were similar, weren't they? I
think they were both around £50, something like that. Okay, so then this isn't going to be in any particular order. There's a couple of things that we've bought. So we've got some shoes and stuff that we'll show you, so we'll show you them together. But I'm going to start off kind of with a bag of really random stuff. So obviously you guys know that I'd want to go and get some makeup-y bits, but so we've got a little bit of stuff from Sephora, some stuff from Walmart, and then also some Bath and Body Works stuff as well, which is something for both me and Jed really in here, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I forgot that one.
So one of the first things that actually we picked up were these Yes To face masks. So I've got this one, which is the Yes To Tomatoes. It's the acne fighting one. I don't actually have acne, but I do get quite a few spots every now and then, especially around that time of the month, so my chin suffers quite a bit. And because Jed has a beard and a bit of stubble, it irritates my skin and often brings on little spots. And then we decided to pick one up for you, didn't we?
Yeah.
This is new.
There wasn't much to pick from though, was there? I think that was the only one.
I think it was the only guy's one, and this is the Yes To Natural Man.
Natural Man.
So they're both paper masks, aren't they? So we will do these, and then you might get a
picture or something.
A little picture on probably Snapchat or something. I won't
be smiling that much though.
I won't be. Yeah, they look super happy with their masks. And then I also picked up 3 of my favourite e.l.f. lipsticks. This is their matte lip colour in natural. They're $3 each. You can't buy them here, although someone did send me a link to an online website where you can get them, but last time I looked they were out of stock. But it's just really easy for me to pick them up, and it's kind of a staple. I keep it in my handbag all the time, and if I don't really know what lipstick to put on, then I'll put that one on. And then from Sephora I picked up 4 things. Now one thing I've bought before, which I think I've shown in a haul before, was the Tarte High Performance Naturals Creaseless Concealer, and I got this in fairly light neutral. And this is my favourite concealer. They say it's creaseless, but it does crease, but I don't think I've ever found a concealer that doesn't crease under my eye by the end of the day. But it's by far my favourite one because they don't test on animals. Then my favourite part of Sephora, which is a favourite part of most probably beauty bloggers, is all like the miniatures. So one of them is also by Tarte, and it is their, what does that say? Tartlet teas?
Where's it say?
At the top there.
Yeah.
Tartlet teas. I wanted to get the full size palette, but it was about $48 I think, which was just a little bit too expensive. So they did the same one, but used the basically probably the most common colours. So they're all really, really natural colours. You've got 4 matte, you've got 1 glitter, and then 1 satin. And it's got a little mirror as well, so that's really good. So that would be perfect if you're like travelling and you need to put it in your makeup bag and you don't want to carry a massive makeup palette. And if I remember rightly, I think that was about $21, obviously plus tax. Then another miniature is by Hourglass. Now when I went to America last, I picked up a blusher which was $36 and I've hardly touched it at all. So a miniature works perfectly fine, I think, and I haven't tried one of their bronzers. And that was $21 as well. And then the last thing that I got from there was the Too Faced Melted Matte Lipstick, and this is in Child Style, which is what I've got on now. And this lasts really well. After about maybe 3 to 4 hours, it starts to get a little bit dry and starts to crack, so you do need to reapply it. So it's just something to be aware of. But that was also $21 as well. So, and I do really like it, and they smell really good as well. So I'd quite like to get kind of like a pinky colour. Then
we went to Bath and Body Works to pick up some more. Basically, we always use hand sanitizers wherever we go. I always carry one around as well. The Bath and Body Works ones just smell amazing. So we've gone in there.
They're a deal,
I think that
get
was
$5 or $6.
And I think it was the shop we were in the most the whole time. We were probably in Dallas, but smelling everything, weren't we?
And you like the smell of some of this stuff, don't you?
So I've got a pumpkin and cupcake one, as well as a black cherry, which is amazing because we've got the hand soap for it as well.
Yeah, so we got this as well, so we can put this in the kitchen or in the bathroom. And then I picked up one of those ones as well. The Black Cherry Merlot is actually one of my favourite scents from Bath and Body Works. And then I've got another 2 here, which is I Need a Snow Day and Winter, which has got some glitter in it, so that just looks really nice. And obviously that's part of their winter collection.
This is the same as what you've got, but isn't it?
No, that's snow. This one was winter.
Okay. Oh. So then, as well as the cherry one, we also picked up a hand soap as well, probably for, I don't know, bathroom or something when it gets nearer Christmas. It's called Snow, which...
Does it have like... Really, oh, there it is.
This is an icy pear and melon frosted with winter musk. If you can imagine what that smells like. But it does smell pretty decent. And
then the last 2 things was for my car, because I've got one of the little car smellies. And I picked up Sparkling Icicles and then Leaves. Now, Leaves, everyone raves about with the candles, so, and I hadn't smelt it. And then when you might probably smell it through that, boo. No. When I smelt it, I was actually a little bit disappointed. So I'm sorry for all you Leaves lovers out there. But I quite liked it for the car sanitizer, for the car smelly. But I didn't want it as a candle, really. So we got a few bits. As you probably know, we went to the Cowboy Stadium, Dallas Cowboys. Had a look around there and went into the shop after. So everywhere we go, we try and get a magnet for the fridge, obviously. So we're collecting a few now. Isn't that funny? No. Why is you going to stick it on? The radiator is the radiator. But basically they just have plain ones and they're a bit boring. So we've gone with one. We don't really drink. No. You don't drink and I don't drink really at home. No. But if we ever do, or Steph decides to, we've got one that's a bottle opener as well, so you can do screw cups and the ones that what they call pop-off caps. I don't know. Yeah, the pop cap ones. And then this is more for Steph because I don't have them in my car. No, so I like to have these kind of decal things in my car, just because it's a little bit different. I don't know. And I've got a Dodgers one, and then I really liked this one. So it's just a silver one, saying the Cowboys with the star. So now that we've filmed this, I can finally put this in my car. And this was $10, so that was quite expensive. This was $7. Plus tax as well. Plus tax. So, and then you really wanted to show it. You couldn't find one, could you? Because they weren't. There was one I really liked, but they didn't have my size, did they? No. But so I ended up just getting a plain one with Dallas Cowboys on it. Nothing special, just a dry fit Nike one. So I wear that to the gym or something like that. But that was, I can't really remember, 30? Something it was no more than 30, I don't think. And then I got a hat. So it's a bit different to a normal like American style snapback. But the rest of them are a bit
boring,
Yeah.
weren't they?
And some of them, I'm really sorry to say, but were a little bit tacky.
Yeah, but this means something as well. So it's all for the troops. So part of the money spent towards the hat goes to their troops. So I thought that was a bit cool. It's a bit different. Even though it took us ages to find my size.
Yeah.
Because I've got a small head apparently.
You don't know. It's better than having a massive head,
Well,
isn't it?
yeah, I suppose.
I've got a pinhead, so it's okay.
Because it's not a snapback.
It's nice.
Different. It looks better on the back though.
Yeah, facing this way, doesn't it? It looks cool. Not cool on me though. Makes my head look a bit fun. Ah! Don't do that to your hair. Yeah, it looks
There you
good.
go.
Just give us a head turn. Very nice.
Can you see it? Yeah.
Yeah, it looks good.
Right.
Yeah, so you got that, didn't you? And then when we went to go and watch the rodeo in Fort Worth, this is a little bit of kind of like tacky stuff, but we've been needing an apron anyway, haven't we?
Yeah.
So they had this Lone Star State flag apron, and I really liked it. It was about $20, wasn't it?
No.
Yeah,
Was it?
$19.95, a Texas apron. So Jed and I both love trainers, and over in America obviously they're so much cheaper to get, like generally Nikes. Some of the stuff isn't, so like Adidas stuff kind of works at the same kind of price over there to here, and sometimes actually a little bit more expensive, but Nikes are so much better. So we both actually brought a pair of Nikes. So if you show your one first, which took ages for him to make the decision whether to buy them or not. He loved them instantly. I've never known someone take them on to fix some trainers, when I think mine was like, I want them, I tried them on, they were fitted.
Right, so the Nike Prestos, so a bit different. It's more like feels like a sock, but I'm not really I'm gonna work out in them, but I won't run in them or anything like that. They're just for show, basically. But
they're not really like a normal, like a trainer you buy for normal everyday wear though, are they?
No,
so you
not
don't
at all.
normally wear them like if we were going out for a meal or something, you would put them on.
I'll just wear them in the gym.
Yeah, they're
So
nice
I'll wear
though.
them.
And they were a bit more expensive, weren't they? They were
130, that's including tax.
And then I picked up some Nikes as well, and it's the Air Max Theas, and they are the all white, aren't they?
Yeah, that's
Because you get an
just
all white,
that's all white.
and then you get an off white one. White, yeah. So it's the all white Air Max Theas, and I've got these in black and white as well. But I saw a girl on Instagram, didn't I? And she had these white ones on with such cool leggings, and I was like, I want to get some white ones. So as soon as
we saw them, didn't we?
Yeah.
When we was driving the other week.
Yeah.
We saw some girl
And I
wearing them.
and I
A
really
bit cool.
liked them. So straight away I was like, I wanted to get these, and normally they're £90 here, and then they're normally $90 there, but I got them, it was like $69.99. Well, it's like 70 something
about
once the
70
tax
something.
gone, which is such an amazing deal, isn't it, really? The last thing that I bought was from Aldo, and I've never actually bought anything from them before, but as we walked by I saw a bag and I fell in love with it, and I didn't tell you about it, did I?
No.
And
I waited until...
I waited until I could use it against you.
Yeah.
And I fell in love with it, and I was like, I want to go back and try it. And then you were outside the store trying to get Wi-Fi or something, and I was like, oh, it's a perfect chance for me to go in and try it and see if I liked it, and I absolutely fell in love with it. And this is what it looks like. So it's a black leather look, so it's not real leather, and it's kind of got a quilted look on the front. It's got a black chain detail all around the front, obviously, which is connected, and then black chain as well, and then a leather bit here, which I really love the fact it's got a leather bit here. My bag that I got from, I want to say it was Miss Pat, has got chain all the way around, and it rubs off sort of like dirt, kind of like the metally stuff comes off if I'm wearing white, but also it hurts because it starts to cut in, so it's nice that it's got a bit of fabric. It pops open, and then there's just two separate areas, and then a place for your phone, and then a zip bit at the back, which I always like as well. And I just loved it, absolutely loved it. It was $55, and what I really like about it is the size. It's just that little bit bigger than your normal kind of side bag, so it means I can fit my giant purse and everything in it, so I absolutely love it.
I thought you said person then.
Giant, fit a person in it?
That's what I
No.
thought you said. We went into Zara. I didn't know about the bag or anything, or if you'd seen anything she likes or anything like that. So then I went into the men's section, or the man section, because I call it man. Looking for a jacket. I've always wanted like a, well, not always, but now it's getting a bit colder. I need a bit more of a quilted shirt, like jump jacket. Always wanted a jacket, a little puffer jacket. Not so keen on like the hoods and all this. So and at the minute we're into like this like kind of, is it khaki?
Yeah.
It's kind of khaki look. We're into that at the minute. So I'll show you the jacket. But I've put it on, Steph's not been there, and I've made Steph come over and have a look at it. But like Steph said earlier,
so it looks just like that.
Yeah.
It's got a collar in it, and it has got a zip to get a hood out as well.
Yeah,
so if you wanted to get a hood out, you can. But it's so nice. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice. So I got Steph over to have a look at it, and like I said earlier, I'm not very good at just buying stuff. Because
and I don't have a problem buying things.
No, after about what, 10 minutes of me wearing it and looking in the mirror like constantly. Yeah, because we didn't have any really much money to get this.
No.
Same with the bag, and then Steph's gone from like the other side. She shouted, "Oh, if you get the jacket, I'll get the bag." So then, obviously, you know what you're doing. So I can't not get it now. So, but I'm glad you did say that because I've got it, and I wore it this morning. Actually, it's the only thing I've really worn since we come back, and I wore it this morning to work, and wasn't cold at all.
That's good.
So it was alright.
And you really like it.
Yeah, and I really like it.
But that's everything that we bought while we were away. There were other things that we did look at buying, kind of like pumpkin carving kits and things. And I think that's about it really, guys. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video and enjoyed Jed being in it. At least you featured in a video properly now, not like a vlog video.
Yeah, it's over and done with now.
It's over and done with, like it's such an ordeal.
No, it wasn't, but I don't know what to say and stuff, so I hope I've been alright. You've
been fine, you've been amazing. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you've liked it. Make sure that you're following all my Snapchat and Twitter and Instagram and stuff as always. And make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.